Hello, my name is James Mulvaney and welcome along to this presentation. I'm founder here at Radio.co, and what I'd like to do is, in this brief presentation, just cover off in-store and retail radio and talk about how it can be used and really why it should be used. Now, if you work or consult with any of these types of businesses, so retail chains, supermarkets, restaurants, gyms, leisure, hotels, spas, or bars and nightclubs, anything really where there's more than one unit, radio can be a fantastic tool to broadcast, obviously, audio across the estate, across the chain of stores or whatever it might be. And there's loads of benefits which I just want to cover over today. And these are the top 10 reasons to broadcast in-store radio. If you've thought about starting an in-store radio station and perhaps you're worried about the expense or you're worried about the complexity, don't worry about any of those things, because I'm going to be explaining to you how you can do this very easily, affordably, and without any kind of severe technical knowledge. Gone are the days of radio stations requiring racks and racks of equipment. First of all, it's brilliant because you can create a consistent sound across your whole estate, and it's been proven, sound is important in commercial environment. If there's noise that doesn't create the desired effect, it can have a negative impact on your business. So really, but very few organizations actually think about the brand sound and how they want to come across. There's very little in the brand guidelines generally about sound, but it is an important thing. So really, you can use radio to provide a seamless experience for your customers. It doesn't matter what restaurant they're in, which branch they're shopping in, which hotel they're staying in, or which gym they're working out in. They'll get a consistent sound across your brand. Also, you can use it to deliver a personalized experience. You can deliver sales promos, special offers, and things like this to customers based on their geographic location and based on the time of day. So whenever people are shopping, the time of day is really important. Also, promotional campaigns. If customers are in store, radio is a great way and also a subliminal way to put ideas in people's heads, promoting special offers, promoting specific goods, or seasonal offers to really impact on people's buying habits. And it kind of gives you the perfect opportunity to communicate and also sell, to likely current buyers while they're at the point of sale. So radio can be a really powerful medium in terms of it's not really intrusive. It's there in the background. People aren't always conscious of it, but they're more than likely going to be aware of it. Great music, great mood. You can create playlists to influence whatever desired mood you want to incur. For example, if you run a hotel and your hotel has a spa, you probably want different type of music in the spa to in the corridors, different type of music in the bar to in the corridors to in the spa. You can create different moods to match different sections of your estate, and also giving staff a free reign over the playlist can sometimes produce bad results. With an in-store radio, this can all be controlled from a central location, so you can control a consistent sound across the different zones within your establishments. It's really easy to manage, and in fact your different outputs or different stations can be managed all from one login, from one centralized location. So it's all cloud-based. You upload all of your music or your content to the cloud, and you can also broadcast live, by the way, if that's what you want to do. But safe in the knowledge, your station is going to be on air 24/7, and you don't need to sit with your computer running overnight or anything like that. It's completely automated, runs from the cloud, but you can control it from anywhere. So anywhere where you've got access to an internet connection, PC or a laptop or a tablet, you can edit your playlist. You can see stats on how people are listening and all this kind of stuff. It's fantastic. Now, Asda FM has been around for a long time here in England, and Asda is a supermarket chain all over the UK who are owned by Walmart, and Asda FM has been really powerful in terms of growing their brand awareness. They have options to listen on a lot of smart TVs, for example. The station's listed there, and you can tune in right from the site as well. And of course, you can deliver your company jingle or your tagline across your radio network to massage that idea of your brand into your customers' minds. The other benefit to producing your own radio station is there's no noise. You're not competing with other radio adverts or dealing with lots of distracting stuff like local news and traffic reports and pointless DJ talk, which can really distract your customers and sometimes not create the necessary or ideal desired effect. Ensure relevancy also by serving adverts you want to serve to your customers and not promoting other brands which you don't really want to be doing. It's also about building a destination. This is Meat Transmission, which is a radio station run by a company called Meat Mission, which is a kind of barbecue/burger restaurant. Again, they've got quite a few branches in around London, in Leeds, and they built a radio station to actually promote their restaurant chain. And it's pretty cool. They've got a radio studio set up in the top half of one of their restaurants. Another brand we've worked with called Smoke, very similar type thing. Smoke have built a radio station to create a consistent brand and a consistent sound across their restaurants. And as they're scaling out, as they're building more and more restaurant units, they want them to sound the same. They want their customers to feel the experience. And music is part of the experience, as well as obviously the most important thing with the restaurant being the food. You can also, get your customers listening via your website. This is the important thing here. And you can also deploy mobile apps to the App Store, so you can have your branded station app on the iPhone, on the Android, and give people a reason to come back and listen again. Radio is a fantastic way to get people talking, and social distribution is really easy using Radio.co. We tightly integrate with things like Twitter and Facebook, so you can make listeners or your customers aware of what's being played and how they can listen in constantly and remind them that it's there. You can also empower your staff. You can create and invite different people onto your radio station to help manage the media and help manage playlists if that's what you want to do, or even produce their own shows, which is awesome. So here is a very simple diagram which outlines really how this system works. Obviously you have which is the laptop. You can log in and edit playlists, you can log in and schedule shows to go out, and you can see how many people are listening. We act a bit like, in a conventional sense, like a broadcast tower or a transmitter, and we transmit the signal over the internet to your individual units, whatever they might be, restaurants, stores, hotels or gyms, etc., etc. And in each of these you have a dedicated InStore receiver. Now this can be a special little box which you can send out to each of your stores, which simply hooks up to the network or hooks up to Wi-Fi and is in turn connected to an amplifier or the InStore PA system. So this will automatically just tune into the internet radio station and they will automatically hear what is being played. And also you can set a backup, so if your internet connection went down, for example, in that particular store, they would hear a default playlist. So we've thought of every angle here, it's always redundant. And also you can tune in on any PC or laptop. If you want a more budget solution, you can just connect any computer up to the feed, plug it into some speakers, or even just an iPhone dock, for example, would do the job, and have that radio station played out in your different parts of your estate. Likewise, Android, iOS devices all can tune into these radio stations, tablets. Plus also there's other dedicated purpose options like the Barracks box. Barracks are a manufacturer of equipment specifically for this purpose, who we work with and we are compatible with. So if you've got questions, if you want to get started, or if you just like to book a consultancy session with an InStore radio specialist, please drop us an email. Our email address is studio@radio.co. We really look forward to hearing from you. There are our phone numbers for your reference as well. Thanks very much for your attention today. Hopefully this little presentation has provided you with some insight into InStore Radio and what it can do for you and how it can really be an asset to your brand. Thank you very much for listening.